Morally and strategically, it is a mistake. So I rejected Otafuire's idea. It was a big struggle because he had a constituency who were in his right.
In this video, Museveni narrates how they were almost killed during the 1985 guerrilla war in Masaka. Museveni yali ku mukolo gw'okwerekera General Tumwine yatufaako era n'annyonnyola n'aleeta obwonvu n'obuddo engeri gye bawambamu era n'engeri gye baali bagenda obbakuba amasasi. Emboozi eno eri so interesting. I think you get time and watch it. But first, subscribe, like and share, and you can leave a comment below in the comment section. Let's get the ball rolling.
These wars of ours, you can really see the two sides. And even our traditional people, they say Rubare Mbera Nembero Kotade. Now, that attack, we talk of the attack of the 6th of February, where Tumwine fired the first shot. That journey, you could see the hand of God and the efforts of man together. Because the plan was, we drove from here in the evening of the 5th in a lorry with the fighters in the back of the lorry with the Tumwine like bananas. And the plan was because we had internal collaborators within the barracks, get to the quarter guard, the gate, and deceive the gate man, and Tumwine was in front. Tumwine was in front because he was an officer with the Nyota, to say, we are bringing supplies to you people from the headquarters. Then from the quarter guard, drive, recently my daughter who is very much interested, Natasha, I told her to go and measure the distance. And she measured it. I think it is 400 and something meters. So that we deceive the gate man that we are bringing supplies, and he allows us through. But a small car with some magara and a few people drives past and enters this underground armory. This armory is concrete, it is underground. Because what we wanted were guns. Maybe there I should tell you something else. Because I'm trying to summarize the long story, but I want to know you to know more about, because Tumwine is here, we may not get another chance. Because by the time Amin fell, on the 11th of April, we had a big force there in Barrow of 9,000 people, including the Tumwines, armed already. So when Amin fell, then we had to form one army with the Obotes, Kosmarum, other groups. So we had to surrender our guns to the new army. UNLA, Uganda National Liberation Army. Now, some of my people, led by Otafuire, and that's why I want you that's why I want you to know about God. Led by Otafuire, they said, we should not hand in all our guns. Because Tomanya, these UPCs may turn against us. So we should hide, like 2,000 guns, hide them somewhere for the rainy day. I rejected that. It was a big struggle. I rejected that. I said, this is terrible. How can I be a member of the Uganda National Liberation Front, a member also vice chairman of the Military Commission, and I take part in hiding guns and saying we have handed all the guns when we have not. This is terrible. God does not like it. Principals don't like it. And also strategically, it is very risky because suppose it leaks now. Who will ever trust us again? So both spiritually, morally, and strategically, it is a mistake. So I rejected Otafuire's idea. It was a big struggle because he had a constituency who were in his right that we should hide some guns. So when the UPC, in their foolishness, stand against us, again, like the Tafuiris were saying that they would betray us, now we have the problem how to get our guns again. So, but these army officers of ours who had joined the joint army, they knew where these guns were. One cache, big cache was at Kabamba. Then the other one was at Masindi. Then there was Mubende. Then there was Nakasongora. So when we analyzed, we found it was easier to capture the guns at Kawamba. And that was the whole operation. Come with 2 cars, 2 vehicles, a lorry with the force in the back, a pickup with some Magara and a few other people. Tumwine engages the people at the quarter guard in a friendly way. When while the pickup passes and enters the underground, and we timed to attack at 8 a.m. in the morning. Why did we time 8 a.m.? Because first of all, there was a very big force there of trainees by the Tanzanians. I think there were like 2,000 being trained. But we knew that by 8 o'clock they would have gone away to train. They would not be in the barracks. That was number 1. But number 2, the armory would be open. The armory people would be cleaning and so on and so forth. So the idea was, we come, the fighting group is in the back of the lorry. I think the lorry was being driven by Rutaya. I think it was Rutaya was driving that lorry, and Rutaya. Then the pickup of Magara bypasses, enters the armory by surprise, and then we get the guns and load them. So, problem number 1, and I will show you people who don't believe in God, or who believe in him in some modified way. The first problem, we had now arranged that the lorry goes ahead. I stay behind with some Magara. We drive later in Magara's pickup and catch up with them before Kawamba to park and wait for the morning, because we're going to attack in the morning. We went following the lorry, past Masaka. At Katugo, we had passed Katugondo a little bit. The tire burst of Magara's pickup. It was being driven by a man called Rutarago. I think Rutarago is a big man now. I charged him, but he defended himself. So when the tire burst, I thought they had a spare tire. The people did not have a spare tire. So what do we do? This is now like, it was like 9 o'clock in the night. We tried to knock at, we could see there were lights in houses. We tried to knock to help. They refused to open because they were fearing. So I had now to walk back from Katugondo to Nyendo on foot. When I got to Nyendo, I told, I had money, I hired a taxi. They took me to Riondo. Do you remember Riondo? Riondo, he was the town clerk of Masaka, the father of Rumumba. You can see how God was in all this, because all this could have misfired, could have. Fortunately, I find Riondo there. I tell him a lie. I think Christianity allows lies. for good purposes. I told Riondo a lie that I was going for a wedding in Zimbabwe. The car has had a problem.
Ndowooza, you've watched the entire video and you know how these people came into power. Umanyi bagamba obuyinza si kye kintu ekyokuzanyirako, and when someone gets power, abeera anoonya ngeri gy'anaabukuuma. So bw'obanga weeteeseteese okujja mu buyinza, weeteeseteese kujja otya? Abasajja babano baayita mu ttanuulu. Buli obakunyonyola emboozi zino otuula naawe n'owuniikirira engeri gye baakikolamu okuggyako gavumenti ziri ezaali enkambwe ennyo. Hope you like the video. Kindly like, share and subscribe.
Olina by'otunda, salooni, arcade oba bizinensi yonna gy'okola, wandyagadde okufuna bakasitoma? Omukisa guuguno langa ne Essential Media Uganda ku social media handles zaffe zonna. Bizinensi yo gikuba abantu mu maaso bagimanye ku bisale ebitono ddala. Weereza akalango ko tukayise mu video zaffe zonna ze tuteeka ku mikutu gyaffe, ofune amagoba mu by'otunda mbagirawo. Okumanya ebisingawo, weereza obubaka ku WhatsApp 078 31 207 oba tugoberere ku mikutu gyaffe gyonna okumanya ebisingawo.